So I'm still in the morning stages of my morning. I don't know what time it is. I actually have no idea what time it is. Oh, not bad. It's 10 o'clock. So I've come down a little bit under the weather from last night. And this is why. I had to fight off a very, very evil, demonic presence over the last couple of days. And luckily, I'm going to hold my smoky quartz. It just kind of helps keep me cool. Anybody can pick up anything when you are in your life, okay? Demonic presences, they don't find you at the grocery store and jump into your cart. Demonic presences come into your life through the family line, through your roots. They come through as ancient as they are, through the oldest ones in your family. Because they're the oldest ones in your family and the youngest, right? The oldest and the youngest have absolutely no protection, right? Especially if they don't know, or especially if they're like mega religious and they would never believe that anything could possibly be a part of their life or their family or their blah blah blah. Some people are very stubborn and old, but anyways, we're going way beyond that now. And demonic presences will hit the most in the youngest and the oldest. So us here in the middle, between the ages of all the way down to like 15, in between 15 and 20 to like about 60, you'll be able to tell if there's something on you. So what ends up happening is you just start snapping. Things start bothering you that didn't bother you before. And then the rage comes. And then once the rage comes, as soon as you open up that door, they come right through and they take over everything inside of you, all your emotions, all your words, all your actions, everything. And the only way that I've ever known how to get rid of them is by having a shower. And it just so happens my sister listened to this video yesterday of this woman fighting off a demonic presence in the shower, and she died. She actually died fully clothed fighting off a demonic presence. I think the podcast is called like Scariest Ghost Stories or Scary. I know she listens to one that's called Scariest Ways to Die. And then there's also Scariest Ghost Stories, and like this stuff people are now talking about. So I have no problems talking about it whatsoever. It's something I've had to deal with since I was a child. So I've always been possessed. And always blamed for it. So when I got older, I was like, okay, I need to realize, like, I need to start defending myself in some way and being like, listen, that wasn't me, that was something else. Because, it was. But anyways, the only way to fight them off is heat. So I found being in the shower and cranking the shower as hot as possible and basically just sitting there. I had to have 3 showers yesterday. 3 different times I had to clear my body because I was getting attacked so hard yesterday, but my soul was on such a different level that it was okay. It wasn't gonna it was attacking, but it couldn't get through. And that's the amazing thing about when you start putting up boundaries, is sometimes things just can't walk right through your door anymore. They have to knock and they have to ask if they can come in, and the only way that you can get them to come in is if you start fucking freaking out and they take over your emotions. So learning how to control yourself and learning how to ground yourself and clear yourself is the only way that you can kind of live a free, clear life, basically. So the reason why I'm doing this is just kind of just to let people know that if they are fighting off something, or if they do feel weird and they feel off and it's not them, then it could be something else. And if it's something else, mind my drippy nose. If it's something else, then you can get rid of it. And it's not, these things they cannot stay forever. And once you acknowledge them, it's harder and harder and harder for them to come out, because then you're like, wait a second, is this what's been triggering me this whole time? Most likely, right? And if you take a lot of pills, especially depression pills and stuff, you have to be careful of that kind of stuff, because that depression pills can actually put you into a very dark hole. And when you in that dark hole, healing, right, things can just walk right in that you have no idea about, because your soul is shut down, your body, your temple, everything is shut down, right? So it's like you become an open vessel, right? And the only reason why I know that is because I was on them. So anything that I talk about is because I've gone through it. It's not, I'm not speaking hypothetically. If this happened, I've already gone through it, so I know what to do. Whether or not it works with you, everybody is different. I do know that demons cannot fight with the heat. Like, as soon as they feel the heat, they go into that heat. They leave you alone. That heat mesmerizes them, obviously, and they go back into their state. You know, it's almost like, I would see like a seductive state for a demon, because they come from such a hot place that if you turn that shower on, especially if you sleep with like a heating pad, or if you sleep on a water bed, like, crank that heat up. They don't like it. Well, I can't say they don't like it, but they're not going to like you, right? And that's the way it's called. It's like, it's basically like sweating them out. You sweat them out of your pores, and they go into something that they feel is more better for them, more suited for them, even though they don't know. It's all about seduction. It's the art of seducing a demon. And it can happen, because, you know what, honestly, demons are so weak. They are so weak. And I'm not going to get into demonic names, because a lot of demonic names are what people feel are Christian names, so I'm not going to get into that. But honestly, to be absolutely for real, these demons are weak. The only reason they get any strength is from you, from humans. That's it. They are nothing. And you have to make sure you let them know every single day they are nothing. Because if they are going to come and attack somebody, you know, especially the most vulnerable type, which is the youngest and the oldest, they're the weakest. Because who the fuck attacks things that can't defend themselves? Weak people do that, which is, you know, I think why pedophiles get it so bad in jail. It's like, how do you feel like you're not going to? You attacked the one thing that cannot defend itself, right? So, I've been attacked. Luckily, I know what to do. And it's going to be a pretty mellow, yellow day for me. I probably won't be doing any type of readings. I need to drink lots and lots of hot, very hot fluids. Coffee's fine, tea's fine. I also wrapped myself up in my fur jacket. I have this fur jacket from when I was homeless, and I wrapped myself in on my bed and all my covers. And I sweat and I sweat and I sweat last night. And I think I lost like majority of my water last night, but it's gone. It's gone. So I hope this helps in some way, how to get a demon out of you. And plus selenite. Selenite works too. I put these bad boys in my bath, and they start to disintegrate because they're made of salt. But it's fine. You know, really hot baths will definitely destroy it. Like I said, I had to take 3 yesterday. And then I think I went to bed at like 10 o'clock. I didn't get up until 9. So I just stayed in bed. I just slept. Weed really helps. Calm the mind more or less than anything when you're getting an attack. And yeah, if you need me, and you have any questions that you need to ask, in the About section on my page is my email address, that I just say, if you want, you know, personal readings or whatever, you can email me on that. But if you need any type of spiritual advice for demonic cleaning in your house too, that's the thing, is like clearing your house, your apartments, you know, salt boundaries, eggshell boundaries, like, especially if you're in an apartment, there's a lot of energy that flows in and out of apartments, and it's crazy. It comes just like right through my walls sometimes. So I had to put a salt boundary all around my apartment. Just painted my front door red and black, you know, keep them out. There's a lot of ways that you can protect your home and you can protect yourself. Wearing black is a huge protective measure. That's why you always see me in black, basically. You never really see me in a lot of color, unless it's black and red. Black and red is the ultimate defense against the dark ones. Yeah, anyways, I've been attacked. It's all good. And now this is a way that you can unattack yourself. I hope this helps. See you later.